Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sharon, and today I have some, not just some, but I have quite a few finished object and also a few whips that I really wanted to show you. I'm so excited because I finally started something that I wanted to start since last year. So anyway, let's get into it. So I'm going to show you first off all my finished object, and then we'll move on to whip. So the first thing I wanted to show you is a crochet project. It's the child cardigan that I wanted to, it's a commission work for a friend, and I have finished it. I've shown this in the last two podcasts. So this is the cardigan. This is for a 6-year-old child. I love how it looks in the camera. It looks so nice. It looks so pretty. The color turned out so well. I even put my label here. You can see here it just says Sharon's craft, handmade with love. Yeah. So yay, that's done. I even added like the 2 pockets in front here. So I'm super happy that this is finished. So the yarn I use for this is ice yarn. Don't remember it now. I'll put it on the screen so you know what yarn I use for this one. And then I don't use any pattern for this. I just kind of like just started, no pattern. I use when I was crocheting it, and then I keep trying it on my daughter just to make sure that it fit around that body size, and yeah, so it fits very nicely. So that's done. I hope my friend is happy with this. And then I chose some like off-white, kind of like pearly kind of button. I really love this. If you can see the button, there's little bit pattern. There's little pattern here, like I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's really pretty. So yes, finally finished this. Super happy. Oh, and I totally forgot to tell you what I'm wearing. This is another finished object that I wanted to show. I'm super excited about this. Alright, so this is the Marseille sweater. Sorry if I shouldn't keep rubbing on the mic because I know it's really loud. So anyway, this is the Marseille sweater by Petiteknit, and I have finished it. Just showing you. This is a folded collar, and then maybe I should stand up and show you. So this is how it look. It is not overly super size. I actually did the second size, which is, I believe it's the S size, and then it is supposed to be having more positive ease, but it is like, it fits like just nice because I am not using the recommended yarn weight for this. I use, this is supposed to be like a DK weight. Even my gauge is way off, so I'm using like fingering weight yarn, fingering to spot weight. So that's why the sweater is a little bit smaller than what it is supposed to be, the measurement. But I love the fitting so much. I'm glad I chose like the smaller size. And then yeah, because I really wanted to use this yarn, and I'm super happy at how it turned out. So nice. The sleeve is a little bit long, but I don't mind that at all. I love it so much. Yeah, I think I'm going to make another one of this. Not right now, sometime in the future, but I really love it. I love the color. I love the light pink and the white stripe. So let me tell you about the yarn. So the yarn I'm using is the Drops Baby Merino. So this is the main color, and this is the powder pink, and then I stripe it with the same yarn but in the color white. This is color number 54. You can see there, 54. And then this one is 100% superwash merino wool. So really great yarn, very nice to work with, and I love it so much. I love it so much. It's not too chunky or too thick, so I can actually use it like here right now. It's a little bit warm outside, and yeah, super happy at how it's turning out. Yay. All right, that's the second finished object. I have another finished object that I also showed in the last podcast, which is the light summer shorts. I have finished it, so yay. That's the shorts. Wait. It is so comfortable. The yarn is so comfortable, and then the fabric it gives is like so, I don't know, it's so stretchy and so comfortable to use. And I love that I did the elastic band here, instead of just using the I-cord to tie. I feel that the elastic band is way better, and it will stay up. It will not, like, you know, like, yeah, I just love the elastic band. It's much more comfortable for me. But I did not follow everything in the pattern. I did change something. So in the pattern, there is actually the increased line in the middle. So there's increased line where you do make one left and make one right, but like every other round. But I didn't do that. I only did that like every 10 round. The reason is because when I started, because I think because I chose the size too big for me, and I should have gone down 2 size or 1 size down. But because the size was too big, and I feel that after I knitted the waistband, it was like so wide. So I was thinking I don't need to do that much increase. But it turned out so nice, and I've tried it on, and it's so comfortable. It is definitely like something that you can wear during the summertime at home, and very casually, and then, you know, like with a t-shirt, like perfect shorts. This is perfect shorts. But I think the pattern didn't suggest for I-cord bind off here at the leg, the thigh area. It just says bind off. So that's why in the pattern, if you see, it curled up a little. But I don't really like that curled up look, so I did I-cord bind off. 3 I-cord bind off, and I love how that look. So I'm super happy with this. The yarn that I use for this is the ice yarn. It's 100% cotton, and the yarn is called Jeans. I'm not sure what the colorway is, but it's this like really nice like jeans color stripe. It's a little bit stripy, but I don't really mind that at all. I was thinking, because I do have I have 8 skein altogether, and I only use 3. So I have, wait, how many do I have? 5 more of this skein. I thought I would use much more than that, but I didn't. So I only used 3 skein. So I was thinking of making a summer top to go with this, like a tank top, and I already have a pattern for it, so I might start that maybe in the next 2 podcasts. So yeah, I'm super happy with this, super comfortable, and yeah, I would, if I'm going to make this in the future, I'm also going to put elastic band because it's much more easier to slip on, you know. And yeah, and this is the ribbon, like I said, it's only for show. Because I did the how do you say, the slip, the stitch 2, knit 2 together and then yarn over here. That's why like I need to cover up that hole, so that's why I did this I-cord, just to, you know, yeah. But it's just elastic band. Okay, so that's my 3rd finished object. I'm super happy at how it turned out, super happy. I would recommend that pattern. I will have it linked down below if you're interested. You can purchase it from Etsy, link will be down below. Yes, and that's my 3rd finished object. And then I have another finished object, which I'm not really considering it as a finished object. I still have some work to do, but the knitting part is done. I've shown this also in the last 2 podcasts, I believe. It's the Ilene bag. It's a market bag, and okay, let me tuck this in. So this is the Ilene bag. The knitting part is definitely done. I am going to do some modification to this. So the pattern suggests, it's a free pattern by the way. So there's the bottom here, and then the body, and then you are supposed to work a strap, I believe, a knitted strap. I think it's here at the at the side here. It's a one strap. But what I decided to do is, I don't want this to be a market bag, so I want it to be like a handbag and like a tote bag kind of. So I am going to put this lining, this canvas lining in here. I'm going to sew this in here, and then I'm going to use bag handle that I bought from one of our fabric store that sell like a little bit of craft stuff. So I have this white color bag handle, and I think it will look really nice. Let me just, I think it will look really nice. Of course there's 2, so one of them will be like here. I'll just show it like this. So I want to use this bag handle, and then I want to put the lining on so that the bag doesn't stretch when I'm putting all my stuff in it. So yeah, so this one is finished object, kind of knitting wise, it is done. And yeah, it's I'll put the link to the pattern down below. I think you can find this pattern in Ravelry. It's the Ilene bag. I'll put it on the screen. And then the yarn that I use for this is Knit Pig Dishy. It's the solid color, and the colorway name is called Jalapeno. And I like the color so much. Like, it's like this really nice green color. And then the stitch for the back is also quite simple, but it is really time consuming. I feel that when I was knitting with this, like it never ends. So like when I get to a certain like length, I was like, okay, I think I'm done with the bag. So I just did the ribbing and then bind off, and like, phew, that's one done. So I'll put it over here with my finished object pile. Okay, so the next one, I think I did show it in the previous podcast. This is the Augustine number 17. I don't know. It's on the screen. I can say it's done. I just need to do a little bit of tweaking, because so this is the sweater. You can see there's puff sleeve here. It's really cute. I tried it on. It's a little bit cropped, but it's okay. It's really nice. And then the collar for the back and the front is actually the same, so they are like this, and I don't like that color because I don't feel like I can breathe. So what I did is, if you can see, I kind of cut the front so that I can have a lower collar, so I don't feel so suffocated when I'm using this one. But you can see it's not actually done, because when I cut it, or rather stick it, actually let me just confess, I have never stick anything before in my life. So when I was cutting this, I don't feel scared, because I really doesn't want the collar so up high. So I just cut it, and then I'm just thinking like what should I do after that. So what I did is I kind of saw in the cut edges. It's not very neat at the moment. You can see that's where I cut, and then I am going to saw it properly later on, another line, just to secure all the stitch so that it doesn't come off. And then what I did is, because after I cut, the collar area kind of like flare out a little, so I decided to add elastic band. So you can see it's not sewn in yet, but I just tried it on to see. I just put it on to see like how I like it to just stay up, and I think it's quite nice. It's not really, yeah, like I said, it's not done, so I'm still like adjusting with the elastic band just to see how I like. And then I did try it on, and I really like this a lot better than the uncut, where the collar is like way up high. So I really like this. I really want to finish this because everything is done, everything else is done. I just need to do this adjusting to the collar, and we are done with this. So I forgot to tell you, the yarn I use for this is Kingtteugae Big Value. It's premium acrylic yarn. There's like, if you can see, like there's like tweed in here. It's a really nice yarn, and this is a 4-weight yarn. And yeah, so that's done. And then I have 2 more finished objects. I think I'll have to charge my camera because it's getting low. but let's move on quickly. So the next finished object I have is a crochet cardigan. This is so pretty, so pretty. It's a definitely summer top. I love it so much. And then this pattern, let me just hold it up first. So this pattern is designed by a Korean designer, and I don't know if she have a written pattern somewhere, but I was watching her YouTube channel where she showed how she did like a tutorial for this, but she is speaking in Korean, so I don't really understand what she says. So I just watched her video and then just follow what she was doing, and then she did draw out the calculation for the starting stitch for the collar. So this is a top down kind of a raglan crochet cardigan, and I just follow exactly what she did, and it turned out so nice, so nice. I love it. So yeah, I'll link the video down below. If you understand what she says, that's great. Because I don't. So yeah, it's a really nice pattern, and later I'm going to show you the whip that I'm doing. Also another one of these, but in a different color, and I tried it out. It looks so nice. That's why I'm doing another one. And then the yarn that I'm using for this one, is the Hobby Twister Solid. Don't remember the color, way name, put it on the screen so you can check it out. And then the scallop edges is also the same Hobby Twister Solid yarn in the off-white. And like, it's really simple double crochet, and then you have the like window, how do you call this, window pane here. It's really simple, and it's so nice and so practical. So yes, so I don't know if you understand what she says. You can do your own calculation and then do your own preferred starting chain, but because I don't know what she says, so I just follow exactly what she did. But it turned out really nice, and the fitting is really nice, and I'm so happy with this. So yes, another finished object. All right, the last finished object and I want to show you is the Cumulus top by Petiteknit. I actually have quite a few of her pattern that I have knit up recently. So this is the Cumulus top. So I did some modification as well. I did not follow exactly the yarn, so she suggested that the yarn weight and the needle size. So I just wanted to use up some of my mercerized cotton, since this is like a summer tank top. So I wanted to use some of my mercerized cotton that I got like just one skein, you know. Obviously it's not enough for this Cumulus top. I think it requires like three skein of this, but I only have one. So what I did is I added some other color and I make it stripy. I have not blocked this, so just a warning. Like, if you see that it's not too even at the moment because it's not blocked yet. But this is my Cumulus top. Okay, so this is my Cumulus top, and then I tried it on. It fits so nicely, and I love the yarn for this. It's a perfect summer yarn. It's quite cooling, so I really love it. So I don't know if I have the yarn label. Okay, I have one of the yarn, just give me a moment. Okay. Alright, so my main color for this is obviously the pink color, and then the stripe I did the white color, and then the like the burnt orange color. You can see this is like the burnt orange color. Oh, it's the same color with my nail. And then the this is like I did like 4 stripe, and then 2 stripe of the main color, 4 stripe, 2 stripe of the main color, and then 4 stripe of the white, and so on. And then the last row at the bottom is the burnt orange, because my pink was already like, it's already running out. So that's what I did. That's how you make use of your yarn if you don't have enough yarn for that one project. So every time I don't have enough yarn for a project, I stripe it with another color. You know, why not? Make it a little bit funky. But it looks so nice. It fits so nicely. It feels great on the skin, especially in this very hot weather. So I love it so much. This is the Cumulus top. And then the yarn, the mercerized cotton that I use is actually something I got from Etsy. This is the Alice Bahar. You see it says 100% mercerized. And then this particular skein, 100 gram, there's 274 yards. I will try to put the color number. So this particular burnt orange is like 89, color number 89. I don't have the label for the white and the pink. I will leave it on the screen so that you can see what's the color number if you are looking for this kind of yarn. I only have one skein, one skein of that one color for this one, the white one as well as the pink one. So you know, I make use, just trying to make use of what I have. Okay, so if you have any question on any of the project that I've showed you, you can just feel free to put it down in the comment section and I will answer you. If not immediately, I will answer you. Yeah. Okay, what am I going to say? Okay, I think that's all for my finished object. Actually, that's like, this is like 3 weeks worth of knitting. I'm like a crazy knitter because I don't stop. I have free time, I knit. I have free time, I knit. Does this mean I have a lot of free time? I don't know, maybe. Okay, so let's move on to whips. I have a few, let me see. I have 5 over here. Okay, let's just quickly go through them because I don't know if my battery can last that long. So let me show you the first whip that I have. It's a socks and I'm still working on the first one. And it's the Yolanda socks. Yolanda. It's a free pattern I found in, I think it's in Ravelry, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember because I saved it quite a long time ago. And then it's this you can't even see what I'm doing here. Okay, it's like a kind of like lacy, a little bit lacy. It's not too much, just a little bit. So that's the lace pattern. I like it because it looked like butterfly. Yeah, so these are the first socks. Okay, I really need to stop because my battery seems like dying. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back, guys. and this is like 3 hours later. And as you can see, I have a change of clothes. Just wanted to show you the crochet summer cardigan that is by Kimtteugae, if I'm pronouncing her name correctly. And this is how it looks like. It's really comfortable and it's airy because of all this lacy kind of like window pane kind of stitches here. Really nice. I really love it. I think it will look really nice also with a dress. Yeah. So anyway, I was talking about my whips earlier, and I think I was just showing my socks, if I'm not mistaken, my first whip. And let me show you. Okay, so this is the one that I showed you earlier. I even managed to knit a few rows in, probably 10 rows within that 3 hours while I was waiting for my battery to charge. And so I wanted to show you the lace pattern. It's really pretty. It is so pretty. It's the Yolanda socks. Like I said, I think I will have to check, but I think it's a free pattern. And then it's so pretty. And I wanted to use a very like pastel color yarn, and also was something from my leftover yarn, because I know I have like 50 gram, about 50 gram of leftover yarn from I think it was the last year's shawlography shawl. I only used like half of it, so I have 50 gram left. And my socks usually I use usually about 45 to 50 gram. So I think, yeah, I think I can get away with just that 50 gram of leftover yarn that I have. And it is so pretty, and the repeat are quite simple. It's a very easy repeat, so you will definitely remember it. And then this yarn is from Beef Sugar Yarn. I'll put the colorway name on the screen. She's a Etsy seller. She's indie dyer, and I have bought several hand dyed yarn from her. All very pretty. I love all the color that she have. She's based in UK, and yeah, like this, it's so pretty. The color is so nice. And then I use a contrast color for the heel, and I'm gonna use it also for the toe later on. And then the contrast color for the heel, I am actually using a sport weight yarn, I think, because when I was knitting with it, this feel a little bit more thicker than the main yarn here. And then this yarn is the same yarn that I use for the Marseille sweater by Petiteknit, because I have like this little yarn left from it. So I decided to use it, just use it up, so that I don't want to have extra. So yeah, I think it'll be enough for the heels and the toe. So that's fun. It's a very fun pattern. And yeah, I think I'll need to do probably few more rows before I start on the toe, and then I can start on the second pair after that. But it's a nice pattern. It's a very nice pattern. Let's see. Yeah. So I'll leave the link to this pattern below. Yeah, I'll have to check in Ravelry, but I think it's there. Okay, so that's my first whip. Okay, my second whip is the same pattern for this summer top, but I did do a little changes to it unintendedly. I kind of forgot I kind of forgot to like do the extra strap in front, like this one. If you see, it is like a, I don't know what do you call this one, round. The neck is round, but then because when you knit until this part, you actually need to when you crochet until here, you need to crochet additional stitches along here and along this side as well, and then you start to crochet from there. But then because I forgot to do that, and so the second one I'm doing, it's pink and it's a color changing yarn. Isn't it pretty? Okay, so let me show you what I mean. So now, instead of being this round collar here, it is going to be like a V neck. Like I said, because I was supposed to stop here and then crochet the additional chain here, and then starting to crochet again, and then I forgot about that, and then I just crochet the increase until I think somewhere here, and I was like, oh shoot, I forgot that part. So I was thinking like, okay, it doesn't matter, let me do this one in the just increasing until the correct number as the back panel, half of it, and then let's do a V neck instead. So yeah, so I did that, and then I tried it on, and it looked kind of cute as well, so I don't really mind that. And then another thing is, I also forgot another thing, because I don't know, maybe when I was like, maybe I was like overconfident because I already did the first one, and then when I was doing the second one, I thought like, you know, I know what I'm doing, I don't have to refer to anything anymore, so let's just carry on. And then the raglan part, you can see this line, the raglan part here, I'm supposed to measure about 23 centimeter, but instead I only measure it until like 20 centimeter, and then I kind of join for the I kind of join and then a split for the arm too early, and this one now have a shorter, it's like a shorter sleeve, like this one is way here, and then my armpit is right there. But when I tried this on, I think it is like, it still fit, but it's like the fit is just like right there, just right, no more or no less, which is like perfect fit. It's not even, it's not loose like this one. But then I don't think I mind, because I tried and it still looked cute regardless. Like the number of mistake I make, it still look cute, so I'm happy about that. So now let me tell you, I really love this pattern. I love this pattern because it's so pretty. This is a crochet one. And then the yarn is so pretty and so cute. But I'm not finished with this, so I need to add a few more centimeters before I before I pick up the stitch for the button band and then the scallop edges and all those. So the yarn I'm using is also from Hobby, and it's also twister, but instead of the solid, this is the gradient one. So let me show you. So now you can only see the purple and then the gray, but because I started with the pink, which was the middle, and I've already used all the pink. Now it's going to the purple, so I think I will finish this particular cardigan before the gray, which is good, because I intended to use the gray to do the scallop for this one, and I think it's going to look very cute. It is going to look very cute, and I'm super excited. So let's see how it turned out. Don't worry, I will leave the link to the video of the lady down below, so you can go check it out and try to make it together with me. So don't worry, even though you don't understand her, I'm sure you'll be able to follow along what she's doing. So yeah, very, very cute pattern. I really love this one. So that's the second one I'm making. I am thinking about making another one with the yellow yarn that I got from Drops, which is the Drop Saffron, and I think the yarn weight is about the same with the Hobby Twister, so I think it'll work out just nice. And yeah, so I intend to do that, but we'll see. So that's my second whip, and then my third whip, let me show you. Let me show you something that I've shown you before from the previous one. It's still a whip at the moment, which is the Faye Summer Top by Irene. This pattern, it's a paid for pattern, and I bought it from Revelry, and it is a very pretty summer top, and it's kind of like you need to follow the pattern almost every row. And unless you already memorize the pattern repeat, then maybe you might not need to look at the pattern, but I definitely do. I definitely need to look at the pattern. And then let me show you my progress. I think previously, so let me just first show you. So this is a pattern. It's another pink sweater. Now you know I really like pink, right? Almost everything is pink, but doesn't matter. This is not pink. But the next one is okay. So this Faye Summer Top, it's so pretty, and I love how it's turning out. But right now it's cinched. It's cinched together. I mean, like all in this very short cable, so doesn't look very nice. But I tried it on before I joined. I mean, I joined in the round, and it fits so nicely, and the drape is so perfect, especially with the yarn that I'm using. So let me show you up close. So there's this cable pattern. I love this cable pattern. I really love it. And then there's this lace pattern here with bubble, and this pattern is also repeated in the middle of the sweater here, and then another time here on the side, and then there's this twisted, what do you call this, twisted ribbing here. So it's a very fun pattern. It's fun for me. I'm not sure about those who have tried it, if you, but it's really fun for me. And then the back is the same. This sweater is meant to be like a drop shoulder sweater, and then later on you will have to pick up the stitch and then knit the sleeve. It's a short sleeve sweater, and then there's also some like the sleeve is kind of like flaring, so I kind of like that. It looked very girly, and then with the color it looked even more girly. Let me tell you about the yarn. So the yarn I am using is Cumulus, and then this is in the colorway pale pink. And then one of my friends here in YouTube did mention that this yarn tend to stretch, and I believe her, because I do have another sweater that I have crocheted before previously, and it indeed did stretch a little bit. So what I did was, initially I did the third size, and then it's a little bit big on me, I feel. So and since it's a little bit big and the yarn is going to stretch, so it's going to be like super oversized, so I do not want that. So what I did is I used the same yarn, although I was thinking of changing it to another yarn, but I really like how this yarn feel, because the Cumulus is what is this, the composition is 51% cotton, 49% rayon from bamboo, so it is very breathable and very cooling, especially for us here, and it's 24/7 summer season. So I needed something like that is not like too hot, and then like this yarn is perfect. And I decided to frog what I did previously, which is the size 3, and then I cast on again, and then I did the size 1 instead, the first size. Even the first size, it fit very nicely when I put it on. It's still drop shoulder, so I think it'll be nice. So I cannot wait to finish this because it is just so pretty. I'm not sure if you can see. Hold on, maybe let me close the drape for a while. Okay, is it better? Because I closed the drape because I think it is too bright behind me, so maybe you can see it better like this. It's really nice, right? It's so pretty. Yeah, so this is one of the whip that I am very excited about, really excited to finish this. And let me see. Okay, and then my next whip is it's also something that I started when I finished some of the project, and then this is just something that I started. It's a paid for pattern, and the designer is a Korean designer as well. I don't remember her name. I'll put it on the screen, and also the pattern name. But this is, if I remember correctly, this is called Suburb Cardigan. I think that's what it's called. I'm not very sure. But let me show you the cardigan. So I have finished the body, I have finished the body. It's this is also this is another V-neck cardigan. Okay, and it's a cropped cardigan. And then I'm working, it's worked top down. I'm working on the first sleeve at the moment. And then I want to show you the ribbing at the bottom. If you can see, it's like a little scallop kind of rib here. It's so fun. And even how you did the how I actually knit this, and then I followed the video tutorial that she have shown, and it's like such a fun construction. I mean, for the bind off. And then this is going to repeat on the sleeve, and then it's supposed to be a short sleeve cardigan, but I think I wanted to make it long sleeve. Yeah, I think it'll look nice, long sleeve. Then I did not follow the suggested yarn size for this. It is, I think it's supposed to be a smaller yarn size, probably like a DK weight, but I'm using a worsted weight yarn for this. And I'm not sure if you can see, the yarn. It's actually a glittery yarn. And then this yarn is the Lion brand Boogie Nights. Oh no, it's not a 4-weight yarn, it's a bulky 5. I think this is probably the first time. No, yeah, this is probably the first time. Is it the first? I'm not very sure, because I don't have a lot of heavyweight yarn. My yarn is usually 4, 3, 2, 1. And I don't really use like yarn weight bigger than 4. So this is a 5. Okay, so I thought this is like a 4. I see. Okay, so this is the yarn, and then this is the yarn label, and then the colorway for this one is Rowlett. Let me show you. Yeah, and then this one is 85 gram, 149 yards. It's 100% polyester, so this can be machine wash and lay flat to dry. So I wanted to do this, and I think it'll be a nice cardigan that I can wear in the office where it's like super cold, and then it's fun because it's like cropped, and then, you know, like I can just throw this in the machine when it gets dirty. But it's a very nice, it's a very nice cardigan. It is a little bit heavy, but I think it's nice. Should I just try it on? I'll just show you. Okay. Oh, sorry if you hear if this is too loud, because I have a mic here. Okay, so this is how the cardigan is going to look like. So it's about the same length as the crochet one, and then now I'm doing the sleeve. So yeah, I think it will look nice, because the ribbing for the button band here is also the same kind of bind off at the ribbing at the bottom. So it's going to look very cute. So this pattern is from Etsy. I'll leave it down below. I found this pattern and I feel that it's very cute, so I bought it and I cast it on. So that's my next sweep. Okay, I have one last sweep to show you, and I am also very excited. Wait, is that my last sweep? Yeah. Yeah, so let me show you. This is something I've been wanting to cast on, I think since last year. I haven't get around to it because I'm just like looking for the right yarn, and then I got the yarn from Wool Warehouse about a week ago. So I think I'm going, so I'm thinking of just trying to use this yarn, and then I did a swatch, and then I was like, okay, you know what, let's just start. So it is actually, I'm using this drop saffron. It's 100% cotton, and this is like a sport weight yarn. This colorway is color number 1, and it's Maude Tee by Petiteknit, another Petiteknit pattern. Let me show you. I'm super happy at the progress so far. So this is Maude Tee. You see, this is another pink one. You see how many pink sweater do I need? I don't know, not enough. Let me show you. I'm so happy with this. I am so happy with this. And I'm not even holding this double or something. I'm just single strand. This is just knitting single strand, and I really love it. I love the construction. I love the color. I love how the placket is done. It's like so excited. And I've done this much, you know. I just started this, like I started this probably 5 or 4 days ago, and like, wow, because I couldn't stop knitting on this because I really love it. And then I tried it on. It looks so nice and so, like, I don't know, just excited. I'm just so excited about it. So that's the raglan increase, and then I even bought some buttons that I wanted to sew it on here, but I don't know which one look nice. I have 3 buttons that I am thinking about. I'm not sure which one. I still haven't decided. So let me show you the button. So this is the 3 button that I wanted to put on there. So I have this pink one. This one look super nice as well. I'm not sure if you can see that. And then I have this, like, just this crystal one. Oh, oops. And then I have this, like, just this pearl one. I tried it on, and all 3 of them look nice on this color. It's like, I couldn't decide. So let me show you. Let me know what you think. So this is the crystal button. It looked nice on this color, right? And then this is the pearl one, and then this is the pink one. All of it look nice, so let me know which one do you think look best. So excited. So yay! So finally started that one, and I have like a million more projects that I wanted to cast on, but I really have to like be strong, and you know, I need to have the willpower to like stop myself from casting on everything. I already have like the top 10 list of things I wanted to cast on in my phone on in the note. So yeah, I even have one which is a knitted bear that I bought the pattern from Etsy, and I really wanted to start that one as well because it's so cute. Why do I want it? Who is it for? I don't know. I don't really care. I just wanted to make it because maybe I can give it to my daughter. Yeah, I even have a color work pattern. I actually printed out this one. I wanted to do this, but it is a little bit scary to me. Let me show you what I wanted to do. Look at how pretty that is. I wanted to knit this. This is the maple. This is a cardigan. It's a full-on color work cardigan. It's so pretty. I don't have the yarn for it. I don't have anything for it, but I'm thinking of using cotton. Obviously it's not gonna be as nice, but you know, it can be. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. So that's all I have for you. Everything that I am knitting, my whip right now, everything I love, and I really want to finish everything, and I want to start everything. I want to do everything. I want to knit everything. I just don't have enough time. Yeah. So anyway, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy the content, and I hope it inspires you. And I'm so thankful for all of you who are tuning in to watch what I make, and I do enjoy talking about them. And yeah, and thank you so much for being here together with me, and I hope you are enjoying whatever you are doing at the moment, regardless you are knitting, crocheting, or doing some crafty things. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. I'll leave you guys now. So I think it's more than 30 minutes I'm recording this, so yeah. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.